you want to grow the biggest business possible, you have to have a desire to be a leader. All right. Because if you're growing the biggest business possible, you are not going to be a day-to-day, you're not working in your business really day-to-day. All right. You have to offload all of the duties and the management so that you can focus on leading the company to where it needs to go. All right. So you have to have a desire to be a leader. You have to be somebody who has a vision. You have to be somebody who's very sure in their values. You have to be somebody that has guts, right? That can make hard decisions, that can make hard decisions and not let it crumble you, right? Like firing somebody or demoting somebody or completely cutting out a project or making a hard money decision, right? You have to have the guts to be able to do that and not have it completely derail you. All right. You have to be able to take the weight of the world on your shoulders. You also have to be selfless, right? Like I said before, you're not going to take the credit. You got to be selfless. You got to be able to make hard decisions. And in addition to that, there is always somebody who's chasing you. There's always somebody who's trying to eat your lunch. There's always somebody who is trying to take your spot in line. So you have to stay informed. You have to stay educated. You have to stay sharp, and you have to stay relevant. All right. Overall, point number 4, you have to have a desire to be a leader and everything that comes with having that title of leader as well. All right. Being a leader doesn't mean that, you have the captain on your chest, you have the C on your chest, and you just get to be like, kick your feet up and be like, you guys all do this shit. That's not what a leader is. All right. A leader is somebody who actually works the hardest in their company and who sets the tone and sets the example and sets the pace. All right. So you got to be willing to treat the job like that. You got to take the job seriously. All right. The last thing that I wrote down here is if you're going to grow a big business, you have to have a desire to want to work with people and to want to deal with people, because the bigger the vision, right? The bigger you want your company, the more people are going to have to get involved. And that is a fact. All right. You are not going to grow something that is absolutely massive with little people in your company. And when I say little people, I'm not talking about their size. I'm talking about the amount of people that you have in your company. You need to have a substantial amount of people in your company if you're going to be successful. With that, people are imperfect, right? So there's going to be egos, there's going to be drama, there's going to be shit that happens all the time and fires that you have to put out, and you have to be okay with that. All right. And you have to be okay with that. The bigger, the more and more and the bigger the business is. All right, y'all. So those are the 5 things. Those are the 5 things that I wish somebody told me before I committed to growing a bigger business. I am still committed to growing a bigger business. This is the pursuit that I am taking, but I want you to really sit with these questions and think about, and check yourself, ask yourself, is this what I truly want? All right. If it is not what you truly want, then scale down, right? Grow a smaller business, have a smaller business, maybe be a solopreneur, right? Define how many people you want involved in your mission. Do you want it to be just you? Do you want it to be a small team, right? Either or is totally fine. All right. But do what is right for you. All right. If you listen to this and you're like, Chad, I want to test myself. Everything you said, I'm okay with, and I'm willing to accept that responsibility to see if I can get the job done, then by all means, good luck and welcome to the hardest thing of your entire life. And I promise you, this will be the hardest thing of your life. And not just hard, like there are things that will happen in your life that are very hard, but this is a daily commitment. This is an art, right? You have to wake up every day and you have to go to battle, and you have to be okay with that. And you have to be not okay with that. You have to be excited about it. And if that's you, fuck yeah. Welcome to the team. I'm excited to see what you could do. All right, y'all. That's it for today's podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.